So this example is a really quick way of thinking about mass gesture. So scribble line, you want to sort of figurate through the whole figure from top to bottom and left to right, and you're trying to make macro connections between body parts. In mass, you're trying to think about the whole volume and not the edge of the volume. So when we look at this little figure, we notice that this feels like a sphere sitting on top of like a squished sphere, right? And we think about creating a mass that represents both of those volumes. Instead of thinking about the edge of the ear, we think about the plane of the ear, and we create a mass that represents that whole plane, edge to edge. So this is not about edge and contour or outline, it's about the mass of the volume. So you're thinking 3D. So I'll go ahead and let this play, and it's on a loop. So you want to start with sort of a light value so that you can get darker. Okay, if you start too dark, you can't make improvements on mass gesture. I go from head to toe, left to right, left to right. I never stay in one place for very long, and I never use edge. I just try to alter my value a little, right? So I'm really trying to emphasize this volume on top of this volume. And then I noticed that this body could kind of be broken up into two volumes, the sort of upper body, chest, and then the lower body. And I tend to do large mass parts before I do appendages. So if the mass of your object, central mass, is where all of the appendages come off of, do the mass first and then do the appendages. So even if this was a vase, and it had sort of arms coming off, you would want to do the central most important mass first, and then the appendages that are coming off. And that way mass makes you really think about volume. Now weight is also important with mass gesture. So you'll notice that like the bottom of his belly, I start to really mass the value in there. So you start to use value to indicate heaviness and weight, okay? And it's also a way to get an object in front of another object. So the stomach is a little bit lighter, which allowed me to go a little darker on the arm. Now understand that in this way, the value is not representing the lightness and darkness of the object. You're using mass instead to represent a spatial shift. So here, the arm is light and the belly is dark, but I do not think that way when I do mass gesture. I think about the belly being lighter and behind, and I put the pressure up on the arm because it's in front. Okay, so sometimes value doesn't represent the value you're looking at, it represents the mass and the weight. Okay.